Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Marvin Bills. Water levels on Lake Freeman continue to decrease. People living on the lake say this is the worst it's been in 8 years. The Shafer and Freeman Lakes Environmental Conservation Corporation held a meeting at the Madam Carroll today to discuss with state and U.S. leaders about the problems they are facing. As the issue with low lake levels worsen, the group is asking them for help.
This is extremely bad.
Executive Director for SFL-ECC, Gabrielle Haygood, says this problem is causing a ripple effect in the community.
The local economy obviously will be affected. It affects property values. One of the biggest concerns that we have is obviously the safety of all the boaters and people using our lakes.
Those are just a few reasons why people for U.S. Senator Todd Young and U.S. Representative Jim Baird were present. State Senator Brian Buchanan and State Representative Don Leahy were also there to show support.
It's limited on what state officials can do.
Representative Leahy says because of the federal mandates requiring water to move from Lake Freeman to the Oakdale Dam, there's not a lot state leaders can do. However, Leahy says they'll try to help in any way they can.
My intent is to communicate with the DNR and see if there are some options that we can do.
Leahy says exploring options through the DNR was an effort they tried 8 years ago. He says solutions were very limited. For owner of Tall Timbers Marina, a solution would benefit him greatly right now.
Trying to run our business and having people out on the lakes, it's going to be devastating.
Gary Cray offers a variety of services for customers, but in the past 2 weeks, low lake levels have created a beach where there wasn't one before.
The situation just doesn't seem to be getting any better, so we've got to get some help on the state and federal level to get our waters figured out.
Cray says most of his customers live in the Indianapolis, Chicago area. If something isn't done soon, he could lose a great deal of business.
We have people coming up wanting to enjoy the lakes, use the lakes with the holiday coming up, and they're going to get up here and find out it's impossible. Can't be done right now.
State Senator Brian Buchanan says low lake levels is a tremendous problem.
We're really going to have to see if we can get some results, get some action from the individuals who truly make the decisions regarding the water flow of the lake.
Part of the reason the lake is so low is due to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service keeping water flowing to the Oakdale Dam to preserve an endangered species of mussels. SLF-ECC stresses that it's not against keeping the mussels alive, but it does question Fish and Wildlife's methods. Both groups are set to have an oral argument in court on October 4th. We did get a statement from Fish and Wildlife. You can read that full response on our website at WLFI.com.